somewhere. Myself included. I mean, I wasn't incarcerated or anything, but I had my own struggles, and I needed my own tribe, and I felt like I needed support. So that's why Girl Get Up was funded.
I love it.
Yeah. So Miss Amy, what you got going on? It's February. It's Black History Month. Like, what you got going on this month?
Outside is still closed. I was just on the Zoom with my friends that I organized with, and my friend Nia said, if I knew outside was going to be closed, I would have outside it harder. I thought that was the cutest thing. So I do organize with a group of women called NNLB.
What is NNLB for the viewers that don't know?
We keep that to our we hold on to that. It's very, very close to our hearts. So we just kind of hold on to that. But it's for us.
Okay.
It's for us. Okay. And I organize with them. They're across the state. They're from Long Island to the Bronx. Here upstate, there's 3 of us, and then we are in Rochester and Binghamton. And so we organize across the state. We organize mutual aid. So when COVID hit and we understood that children were coming out of school back into the homes, we knew that they needed computers. We knew they needed their Wi-Fi on constantly, and we knew that moms were going to have to provide 2 more meals or 3 more meals that they weren't providing before. And so again, don't want to assume, but in the cases with our limited resources, we stepped in to provide those. We raised, since COVID, we've raised $250,000 for Black Lives and marginalized genders first. We bail people out of jail. We get them housed. We get them food. Basically, anything you say you need, we're going to make sure that happens, and we're going to make sure it happens in cash, because the people are experts in their own lives. They know what they need. I don't need you to fill out an application and tell me what you're going to spend each dime on. We're just going to Cash App you, Venmo you, PayPal you, and make sure it's done.
So for those resources, for people that need them, how do they get involved? Like, is there...
It's my Facebook page, Amy Jones. Go to NNLB on Facebook as well. NNLB United on Instagram. But mainly, like, inbox me on my Facebook, and it's just Amy Jones, and there's a picture of me with a Snapchat filter.
You don't need no filter, sis. You don't need no filter. So, wow. So, what are the requirements? Do anybody qualify? You got to be an Albany County resident. You got to be a woman, a man, Black. Like,
we want you to be a Black marginalized gender.
Okay.
We want you to be, but if you're marginalized gender means a femme-identifying person, trans woman, gender non-conforming, things of that nature. Mm-hmm. Like, we are very, it's very important that, like, the people that are left out on the margins the most are taken care of first. But I haven't turned anybody down yet. But it's usually us that have the kids. You know what I mean? And that's really important to us.
That is so amazing. Like, you just give me faith in humanity. Seriously.
That's the auntie.
No, seriously, because for one, everyone is so about self nowadays. You rarely hear people say, like, I just want to do this. I want to give back. Like, I want to do this because I just want to help. Like, that's very rare. And we appreciate you. Like, myself, I may need you in the future. You never know. And you. Right. I no, seriously, like, I appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure everyone that you help do. So for families that are, like, maybe too ashamed to ask for the assistance, can, like, relatives reach out to you? Can children reach out to you? What is considered an emergency? Like,
whatever you say is an emergency.
So, like, if they don't have meals for them and their children, lights are off, pending eviction. Okay, Miss Amy.
Yes, now I gotta raise more money.
This is Superwoman right here.
That's how it works.
And for people that's willing to donate, because I know I got a couple followers.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. That'd be willing to invest and donate.
Shakira does all the time. It's the Fund for Black Lives, and I'll make sure that you get the link.
Okay.
But it's a PayPal pool, and it's just an ongoing PayPal pool, and it goes into my PayPal, and I can move it to Venmo or Cash App or PayPal, and we'll just get it to you electronically.
So, is there any donations besides monetary that you guys are taking? Like, are you guys taking any, like?
It's funny you should ask. So, my niece Shalonda Faircloth has the 518 Free Store, and she takes donations of food, and she coops and money, and I shouldn't have said food first because she's just moving into food, but she coupons for hygiene items, cleaning supplies, and now food. And she drops things off to people every Wednesday.
Oh, so gotta get her up
she
here.
shops. You gotta get her up here, but she shops. And it's her and Dominique Rockwell, and they are. Dominique is the Shalonda is the founder. Dominique is the volunteer coordinator because they do use volunteers to help them collect coupons, shop for the items, and then drop them off at the location where the free store is. And then they pack items and they deliver them to people.
And this is located in Albany.
It's in the Capital District, yeah.
Okay, so you guys make sure you take a look at that. That's definitely a good resource for you guys.
518 Free Store on Facebook.
518 Free Store, and we're definitely gonna try to get them here.
You'll get them
the Artcast, yeah, because that would be awesome. I live here and I haven't even heard about that. Like that is awesome. Wow.
We're on the activist side of the internet.
I know. I need to come over to your side.
Yes.
I'm coming.
Capitalism is gonna kill us. It's about collective liberation. We're on the activist side of the internet.
Yeah. So I'm just still like taking in all information myself because this is my first time meeting her, you guys, if you didn't know. So just how you guys are, this information is new to you, is definitely new to me too. But wow, you was like literally in everything, Miss Amy.
Yeah. I also want to shout out. There are organizers in the Capital District who do mutual aid that actually taught me. And I just want to shout out Didi Delgado.
Hi, Didi.
Yeah, I want to shout her out. She's a transplant here from Boston. And she literally, her and my friend Creighton Lee literally taught me how to do mutual aid. And someone taught them.
Right.
But I just want to shout them out because I'm like from their generation of doing this thing, but they literally taught me how to do this. So I always want to I'm always and forever gonna shout them out.
No, as you should. So are they local?
Yeah, I think so. I'm more in touch with Creighton than Didi, but if you go to Didi Delgado on the internet, and then if you go to Creighton Lee, and she actually has an org called Voix Noire, which means Black Voice. It's VOIXNOIRE, and she actually Instacarts and ships people groceries. And if you go to Didi's page, you'll see the instructions on what I didn't invent this. Yeah, that's why I don't want to sit here and be like, yes.
No, so what? You're bringing it to us, so it's still yes.
Yes, see, that's what happens is when you do your work and you do it well, then it catches on, and there's room enough for all of us.
Of course.
There's room enough for each and every one of us to organize money. There's never going to be too much money, so we're all organizing money, and it's called mutual aid, and we just give it right back. And we've done better than the government has because they had to sit and figure out how much we were worth, and they balled up and threw $600 at us. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that ain't it.
Yeah, no. So you guys, we got to wrap it up. It's going to be time for us to go. But before we go, we want you to be able to find Amy. So, Miss Amy, can you please tell them where they can find you again?
Sure. So I'm just Amy Jones on the internet, and I guess if you put Amy Jones and then put Albany, New York, I'll pop up, and you can follow me or friend request me. I don't have 5,000 friends yet, so you still good. Get it while you can.
It ain't gonna last long, y'all. It ain't gonna last long.
On Instagram, if you don't get yo, IFUDONTGETCHO, and the same on Twitter if you don't get yo.
And I'll also, if you guys follow Girlgetupp on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, we'll also have her information linked there. So make sure you guys are following me and make sure you're subscribing. But I appreciate you guys for coming to watch us again. Stay tuned.